being honest, you ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I...
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's Keely Ringo, who was there in on the stop. 2nd and 10.
46-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, what a move. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
Let's go. 60 by 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Richardson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
2nd and a couple.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. The Bills at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Sliding out of the pocket. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Forced out to his left. It's caught at the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
To throw, it's Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You get a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Nicole Hardman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's go now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Check. Check the Eagle. Check the Eagle. Hey, check that, check that. Street, street. Check, Panther. Ready.
They give to Johnson going right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And good covers there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
And some room for him there as they take this up to about the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. try the middle with Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy? Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Richardson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18, 5 in! Go!
Now Richardson back to throw it. That is caught. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Buying time to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now it's Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Stephanie. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Richardson yet again. Flushed out right. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 4-yard line.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Complete to Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
fastball, you ain't fastball enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity to push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And nowhere really to go there. They'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Here's Allen to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
First down.
Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Throwing on second down. Richardson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
60 Maverick. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 30.
Richardson working from the gun. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals. Chris Olave, 39 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Cook up the gut. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Escaping the pressure right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Bengals grab it. And to the 43. Down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Cook running right. Shoves him aside. He's still on his feet. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on. Set. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Left side, it's complete. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Richardson to throw off play action. Flushed out right. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
For the extra point.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Bills 31, Bengals 48. McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready?
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Allen to throw once more. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Bills. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Allen rolling to his left. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's Richardson to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they get a good chance of ending up winning this game. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Jamar Stewart able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here's Allen. Under pressure, and they get to him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
56, 56, alert!
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
right there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60. Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Wide open receiver. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
2nd and 6.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen now looks to throw. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. 19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Let's go, Kevin Tigers. Buffalo 80. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Richardson. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not the call to come with the blitz there in this situation.
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
60. Warriors 70. Go.
Now Richardson steps away. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. One thing that makes him so tough in these 2-minute drills, you got to take into consideration he's mobile.
And that's a big plus for him, but he also has to be careful with that mobility. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
6-2. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Richardson to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Eagles, 60.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down, goal to go.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
To Johnson again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
70 Lions.
Throwing now is Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, lost the football. Yeah, he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no big... And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bengals 35.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw it. Connected with Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
One last shot for Richardson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.